Alright, so 2 weeks back I got the Amazfit Powerbuds from Amazfit. And I'll be super honest, I'm not that into TWSs anymore, mainly because of the reason that they're getting repetitive. But the Amazfit Powerbuds really seemed like a super great option to consider under the price segment of 10,000, let alone not just because they're a good pair of premium TWS earphones, but they offer features which not all the TWS earphones offer out there. And in today's video, I'll cover all about what the Amazfit Powerbuds is all about. And yeah, in this video, let's talk all about that. Yo, what's up guys, this is Sudeep here. Welcome back to another video. And let's get started, shall we? So before we get any further into the video itself, one thing I have to say before I talk about the overall experience with this itself is the unboxing experience. Now, I really didn't want to make a separate video about all of this, but the unboxing experience was pristine with the Amazfit Powerbuds. I mean, it was really well made because you're giving a price of rupees 7,000 or somewhere between 6,000 to 7,000. You really expect everything to be in a very premium way, even though they are just TWS earphones. And I really felt like they nailed the unboxing experience. Everything was kind of premium right from the tear off to getting inside the box, getting the accessories out of the box, getting the case itself out of the box, and everything. It was all done in a very good way. Even the tray in which the Powerbuds were kept itself was actually in a satin finish. So it gave me the feel that I'm actually using something premium. So huge kudos to Amazfit for giving me such a great unboxing experience. And even if you're buying this, you'd love the unboxing experience. Now with that said, we'll get into the review itself. And if you've seen this channel or if you've seen my other TWS or audio reviews, I always start with the build quality, and that's what I'm going to be doing here too. So let's get started with the build quality. So the build quality of these earphones are actually pretty great. I mean, you're paying a price of rupees 7,000 as I told you, and they are worth that. Now, if you ask me, are these flauntable enough that I'm paying this much amount, and will the people know that I've actually paid this much for it? Absolutely, yes. I mean, if you want to flaunt this to your friends, you can. I mean, you literally can, and they will know that this is something premium. The case itself has a very satin or a rubber finish, which is not cheap at all. It feels hefty, but it doesn't have that extra weight. You know, it has that premium heft to it. You know that you're holding something really good, that kind of an heft. So the heft of the case itself is also pretty great, and overall the build quality of the case itself is something I love. On the other hand, the earbuds are also really great. I mean, there are some intricate details which make it even more interesting, right? The red accents on the inside of the ear tips and also on the sides. And even if you're getting the black variant of it, there's these dots on the surface of the gesture area on the earbuds, which are quite prominent in the black variant. But here again in the white variant, those dotted area in the gesture pad also is super great on the earbuds. So overall, the build quality is something I'm not going to be complaining at all. The Powerbuds actually pack an amazing build quality for the price you're going to be paying for, and they're easily flauntable, and you know you have something premium in your hands. So the build quality, amazing. And wait, if you're liking this video till now, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. It helps the channel a lot. Now, before we get any further, let's talk about the fit, and then I'll get to the other parts about the Powerbuds. So the fit of the Amazfit Powerbuds has also been really great for me. Outside the box, I'm just using the neutral earbuds which come in the earbuds itself, and they've been pretty great. I don't have to change the ear tips per se, but you also do have 3 different ear tips available inside the box itself, which is also again packed in a really cute way. So yeah, that's there. So the fit is actually super great for me, and it's actually pretty snug that the sound isolation is great per se without having any ANC on this particular thing. So yeah, with that done, the fit is actually super great. Now before we get any further and talk about the sound features or the features with the Powerbuds offer, let me talk about those 2 important features which I told you that sets this apart from the other TWS earphones you can find under the 10K price segment. Now these 2 are the transparency mode and the heart rate tracking and sleep monitoring. Now yes, it's kind of confusing when you hear about heart rate tracking and sleep monitoring on a earbuds, but you'll get to that. But first, let's talk about the transparency mode. So if you know about the transparency mode, this is available on the AirPods Pro, which is by Apple, and this is basically a mode where you turn on this mode and everything outside your ears or everything surrounding you, those sounds are amplified to make sure that you can hear it better when you're wearing your AirPods or these earbuds per se. So the Amazfit Powerbuds has this feature. Now this comes in use when you're actually wearing the earbuds itself, because the sound isolation by itself when you wear these earbuds are actually pretty intact, so you can't literally hear everything which is happening around you. So you turn this mode on called as the through mode here on the Amazfit Powerbuds. It literally amplifies the sounds around you so that you can hear what's happening around you better. Now when you're not listening to anything, this works like super great, but with music I don't think you're gonna have an evident notice of that the through mode is on or the transparency mode is actually on. But again, in calls this is actually super great, because during calls this actually did help. Like when I did turn on the transparency mode, I could hear what's happening outside even though I'm on call. So that really helped. Like let's say you're in a situation where somebody's calling you while on a call, you can just turn on the transparency mode and you can just hear to them. So that's all pretty great. Every time you turn on the transparency mode, it works like a charm. The second thing is the heart rate tracking and the overall sleep monitoring which comes with these earbuds. Now this is really weird because, as I told you, this is not available in any other TWS, and this is one of a kind. So what basically this is that these earbuds can track your heart rate, but not always. So here's the thing. The Amazfit Powerbuds come with an compatibility to an app called the Zep app from Amazfit. So basically when you download that and you get into a workout setting, so you can basically turn on a workout setting, let's say walking or jogging, and the earbuds has a sensor inbuilt into it which starts tracking your heartbeat. You can set the heartbeat which you think is too high so that it can alert you. You can also keep tracking till the workout is actually over when you press stop on the app, and that's how the heart rate tracking actually works here. It doesn't turn on all the time because that's too much battery consumption and that's not okay for an earbuds. So when you turn on any particular workout, the heart rate tracking also turns on, which is a great thing. So like if you don't have a fitness band, this takes care of it when you're on a workout. So that's pretty great. Now apart from this workout thing, the next thing is actually the sleep tracking. It's kind of weird because I don't think I'm gonna sleep with earbuds in my ears, but yeah, it's there in this too. I mean, I've never really tested it per se, but I guess if you do once that feature in earbuds, it's there in this. I mean, the only possibility I can see myself doing this is sleeping off with these earbuds without knowledge and not knowing that it's in my ears. So like I'm not sure how the sleep monitoring actually works with the earbuds, but they're also there in this, and I think you can also put it to use if this is there in your ears. So these features are amazing, and this is something which set the overall experience aside from the TWS you get under the price segment of 10,000. Now that done, let's talk about the normal features. Now the normal features here include the triple tap features, the double tap features, and it allows you to customize it. Basically, you can change the taps on both the sides to whatever you want to do. Play or pause music, activate your assistant, or even turn on the transparency mode depending upon the side you press on. But one thing I would say here is that a single tap feature in this whole gesture list would have been really great, because as it's just gesture controls, it couldn't have been a big deal to add a single tap feature. But it might seem like a small thing, but it could have been a huge deal, because we get restricted with just 2 taps and 3 taps on both sides. So yeah, it could have been an extra with the power buds. Now apart from this, you also have the feature of removing the earbuds from your ears, and the music or the video you're seeing on your laptop or your phone gets paused instantly. And that's because this sensors which is inside these power buds, and it's quite common with the TWSs in this price segment, and it's there on this one too. But the fact here is that apart from being that this works like a charm, like every single time you remove it, it pauses it, and every single time you put it back, it turns on the music really well. So yeah, the feature list is pretty packed, and you don't need to worry about anything in terms of these. And talking about the overall features itself, there's something which comes into consideration here, which is noise cancellation. And these do not have ANC, or what you call as active noise cancellation. It's given that the Realme AirBuds Pro, which come recently, have the ANC in them. This doesn't have them, but this does have ENC for calls and normal sound isolation when you put the earbuds in your ears itself, which is actually super good. I don't think you'd have any problems in terms of noise cancellation with this one, but ANC could have been a good deal with the price you're paying for it, which is around 5,000 to 7,000. So yeah, that's there too. Now with all that done, we'll get to the last part of this whole thing, which is the sound quality. Now sound quality of this is pretty easy to judge, because I've used a lot of audio products, and I never really can say this to any audio product I've used till now, just like this, but this is balanced. Everything in this is quite balanced. The highs, the mids, the lows, the bass, and everything right from the treble, it's balanced. Every single song you listen on these earbuds will feel really good, even in the highest volume, and the loudness levels are also amazing. So you really don't have to worry about the sound quality on this one. And even if you don't love the balanced nature of music, you can again control this through the Zep app, which is there. So that's great too. You have an equalizer which is there, so that's there for you. So yeah, the sound quality is also pretty amazing. Now with all that done, this doesn't mean that the powerbuds don't have any downfalls with them, and I did find some in my user experience with these for the past few weeks, and these are some of them. So one of the main things I felt like is not actually a big thing, but it's kind of like a disturbance while you pay so much for an actual earbuds. And this is the thing, like in the Zep app, which is the app you use to control the gestures or like the equalizer, and also see the charge of your earbuds, which is being displayed there itself. Every single time you open it, even if your earbuds is connected to the phone itself, it takes about 20 to 25 seconds to load and show the earbuds only then after. It kind of feels irritating at sometimes because the earbuds is actually connected. It's connected to Bluetooth 5.0, which is actually pretty fast, and it doesn't show it right away in the app. You have to wait, and then only the overall stats, and then only these settings actually become playable with. So that's something you need to consider. It's just a small thing, but that's there. Now the second thing over here is that these earbuds, which I told you, are not the lightest because of the features they come with, and that marks the fact that you can't wear them for a very long time. Now if you did notice the shape of these earbuds, it's that they're not really small or they're not really compact. Because of that extra sensor of the heart rate sensor, you can't wear it for a really long time because it hurts the ear, or kind of at least feels irritating after some time. And even after prolonged use, it might actually hurt your ears. So using them for a very long time is not easily advisable. So that's there too. But apart from these, I don't really find any single actual default or problems with this particular product itself, and I feel like they've actually nailed what they have to do. The only complaint I did have before from all of this was the fact that ANC could have been a thing with these earbuds, considering the price they're coming at. But apart from that, the Amazfit Powerbuds is actually amazing. I mean, right from everything from the basics to having a good case to having everything nailed, right from the magnetic force you have for the earbuds to stay inside the case to everything, they've made literally nailed it. And apart from these small problems I did mention here and there, these powerbuds can be your option if you want a premium TWS which provides good audio, also gives you extra features, and gives that main feature which is kind of good over here, the transparency mode. So yeah, the Amazfit Powerbuds are a great option under the price of 10,000. Now, I might not have covered everything in this review, I'm pretty sure of that. So if you do have any comments, you can put them down below. So yeah, you can ask your questions down below and I will answer them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This was the review of the Amazfit Powerbuds, which has been with me. And I do want to thank Amazfit for sending these to me for review purposes. I've had a wonderful time with them, and this is an amazing piece of tech I'm going to possess. And yeah, it's been an amazing experience. I'll leave my links down below if you do want to buy this device. And if you did like the content over here, you could subscribe to the channel. It would help the channel a lot. I like the video if you did, dislike it if you didn't, but tell me why. That actually matters a lot. And you can share this around with your friends who are searching for premium TWS. Share it around the social media. You can follow my social media too, which will come after I end this video. And yeah, I'll meet you in my next one. Until then, this is Sudeep ST signing out. Peace out.